Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super exciting, my favorite synths of 2024. These are my personal picks of what I bought and fallen in love with this year. So, if you're into synths, sound design, or just curious about the latest and greatest gear, stick around. This is going to be fun. First up, the Electron Digitakt II. This little beast takes everything we loved about the original and dials it up to 11. Compared to the first generation Digitakt, here's what's new. Sample memory, boosted from 64 megabytes to 400 megabytes for much larger sample libraries. Internal storage, expanded from 1 gigabyte to a whopping 20 gigabytes. Tracks, double from 8 mono to 16 stereo tracks. Sequencer steps, extended from 64 to 128 steps per pattern. Effects, new additions like a comb filter, expand sound design possibilities. These upgrades make the Digitakt II a true powerhouse in a compact form factor. I especially love the streamlined workflow. I like the new wide OLED screen and the built-in effects that add so much depth to your samples. Whether you're sequencing beats or diving into experimental soundscapes, the Digitakt II is powerful and perfect for creative minds. Next, let's talk about the Electron Digitone II. Electron has taken FM synthesis to the next level, and one of the most exciting additions is the expanded range of synth engines. Here's how they elevate the Digitone II beyond the original. Wavetone. The Wavetone machine is a 2-oscillator synth engine with very flexible wave shaping possibilities, borrowing elements from phase distortion, wavetables, ring modulation, hard sync, and adding flexible noise design. This opens up new possibilities for creating evolving paths and textural leads. Swarmer. The Swarmer machine is based on using one main oscillator and a swarm of 6 additional detuned oscillators to create a rich sound, ideal for thick, lush sounds and cinematic ambiances. FM tone. As far as I know, it's the same you find in the OG, a 4-operator machine with frequency modulation synth in the style of the classic 80s implementations. However, unlike the early FM synths, the Digitone II uses its FM engine more like a complex tone generator than a complete synthesizer voice, although it does have this capability too. The Digitone II signal path is more similar to a typical subtractive synth than a classic FM voice. FM drum. The Digitone II's FM drum machine is an FM engine specially tailored to produce drums and other percussive sounds, although it also works well for melodic sounds. It is capable of generating punchy kicks, snappy snares, and unique percussive textures, all with the organic feel of FM synthesis. These synth engines take the Digitone II far beyond its predecessor by adding new layers of versatility and creative potential. With more control over modulation and tone shaping, you can craft sounds that range from clean and precise to wild and experimental. FM synthesis can feel overwhelming, but the Digitone II makes it approachable. With its expanded sound palette and intuitive interface, it's a powerhouse for everything from lush pads to gritty bass lines. And let's not forget the revamped sequencer. It's a dream for live tweaking and creating intricate patterns. The Digitone II is easily one of my favorite synths this year. Now for something more majestic, the Arturia Polybrute 12. This synth is an analog lover's dream. With 12 voices of pure analog warmth, an expressive morphing feature, and the iconic ribbon controller, the Polybrute 12 is all about hands-on creativity. But its real magic is in sound design. You can shift from classic analog tones to futuristic textures with just a few tweaks. If you love expressive play and ultimate control, the Polybrute 12 will inspire you endlessly. Next up is the Minifreak Stellar. Arturia's follow-up to the original Minifreak is an absolute gem. Despite its compact size, the Stellar packs a punch with dual digital oscillators, analog filters, a game changer for layering and evolving textures. Whether you're jamming live or creating intricate studio arrangements, the Minifreak Stellar is all about sparking creativity. Finally, let's talk about two plugins that hit the scene in 2024. Softube's Model 77 and Model 80. Model 77 is a faithful recreation of three iconic Japanese synthesizers from 1977, including the Yamaha CS80. Softube nails the vintage vibe while keeping the interface modern and intuitive. Model 80. This plugin recreates the legendary 5-voice polysynth from 1980. Known from its rich analog tones, it's now accessible in your DAW with stunning accuracy. Both plugins offer the best of vintage character with today's convenience. If you're into classic tones or exploring new sonic possibilities, these are must-haves. So there you have it, my top synths and plugins of 2024. The Digitakt II, Digitone II, Polybrute 12, Minifreak Stellar, and Softube's Model 77 and Model 80 have truly defined my year in music making. And what about you? Do you have any synths or plugins on your radar this year? Or maybe you have just grabbed one of these beauties? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit the bell for more synth content. Thanks for watching and until next time, peace.